Welcome back, everybody, to Lonely Basement. Baseball cards. Welcome back as the journey to the National continues here on the Lonely Basement channel, Baseball Cards. And I do have a national conundrum, and tonight we do have some pickups. eBay, the gift that keeps on giving, has given us some more gifts in exchange for paper money. But I digress. I do have a national conundrum as we prepare here in the basement for our national journey. The journey to the national is going to consist of a 12-hour car ride. Yes, maybe 11 and change if we're lucky. We'll get in the trusty old Prius, 2 tanks of gas, I'm guessing, $60. $60 to get to the national. I'll take it. And 12 hours in the car. It's a bit of a drive. But the problem I'm having is I booked myself Thursday to Sunday. And last year I went Wednesday to Sunday. And I started doing some math. After I booked the hotel, kind of booked it quick on a spur of the moment. Didn't really do a lot of thinking. And I realized if I want to get there for bright and early Thursday morning, get my pass, be inside, I need to be there at like 6 a.m. on Thursday. 7 a.m. on Thursday, be there bright and early. 12 hours. If I left at 6 p.m., I would be there. If a train travels 496 miles an hour going west by... I need to be there in the morning. And to be there in the morning, I would need to drive all night. I did not plan this very well. If I drove all night, I would then be very, 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 very tired for Thursday, one of the most important days at the National. We have our get-together at the Embassy Suites, and having no sleep, 12 hours in the car, and then trying to do the National doesn't make sense. So I started backtracking. I started subtracting. Well, what if I left at this time? And then I stopped like 3/4 of the way and slept like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and I started doing some math. And I came to the conclusion that if I'm off on Wednesday and I need to leave on Wednesday, why do I not just leave at about 6 a.m. on Wednesday and arrive around 6 p.m. Wednesday night? Makes sense. I'll be refreshed. I'll be able to sleep in a bed and wake up at the National. But I did not book a room. And now all the rooms are either very expensive and I cannot get my hotel. So what to do? So now I'm in a conundrum trying to decide, should I stay at a divey hotel like 5 minutes away and just sleep there for a couple hours and then roll over to my hotel? Trying to decide. Conundrum in the basement, but we have a few weeks to decide. That is my conundrum. Also, now, we do have Vintage Trade Night on Thursday. Vintage Trade Night at the National will be part of the National Trade Night. And why am I telling you this? I want a t-shirt! I want the free t-shirt! I will tag the 4 collectors in this video. I want the t-shirt! This t-shirt was designed by my good friend Dean at Goodman and West 38th. That's right. 238 in the house. 2. And I want his t-shirt. It looks cool. So I decided I needed to shout out the trade night, 6 p.m. on Saturday at the National. Vintage Trade Night. Be there or be square. I do plan on bringing my Pete Lecoq. I was unable to find a trade for this at the Strongsville Trade Night. I don't know why. Highly sought after. 77 tops. So I think I'll pack up the Pete and have him with me at Vintage Trade Night, Saturday, 6 p.m. at the National. There you go. I'd like my t-shirt. Please. Please. I want the t-shirt! All right. How do you like that? Advertising in the basement. Always use protection. I am raring to go, guys, for the National. I have some thoughts. I have some ideas. Working on a spreadsheet. Didn't work out too well. What are you going to do? All right. Right off the bat, we're starting off hot. 1989 All-Star Don Mattingly. Did not have all the All-Stars, I realized. And there were two I was missing, and this is one of them. This is a 1989 All-Star from the Tops, the old Tops. There's Donnie looking at something, wandering around the stadium. Wonder why I like the blue tape. There's the blue wall. All right, what else we got to rip tonight? But I will plan on doing some type of something in my Journey to the National video series. Blue tape! And I'm sure you're all eagerly anticipating each and every episode. More blue tape. Good job. This guy's got the tape on here, though. Right in the wrong spot. He gets half credit. Hard to get off. All right, this is the... So I have two of these, so I have to know what I'm looking at. Yes, this is the Glossy. The 96 Fleer Glossy Don Mattingly. If I get my face out, he will focus. That is a beautiful card of Donnie. You see the gold. That is the glossy version, I believe. We'll find out momentarily, I think. There's another one in here somewhere. As we continue to purchase 1990s Don Mattingly's that we never collected as a child. Hold, please. Nope, it's the case. There's a crease, but it's actually in the case, but it's a straight crease right across the plastic. Next up, the envelope piece. All right, more blue tape. They're catching on. This is interesting because it's a little lighter shade of blue tape. The blue tape occasionally will have different shades depending on the manufacturer. We choose the 3M here in the basement. This is an 85 All-Star. I believe the last one we needed. We did a little digging when we saw this one because I said, I don't have that card. So I did a little digging in the All-Stars and realized I needed this one and this one. And this is the 85 All-Star set. Collector's edition. Collect them all. And that one is beautiful. I love that one. That is an awesome shot of Donnie. There we go. You're back. A little tilt. A little tilt to the camera. A little tilt. Let's see. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Now, again, we'll never win. We'll never win. Clear tape, Scotch tape, right over the top of the top loader. I'll never understand. They won't get it. This is beautiful. The Toys R Us rookies, Kevin Moss. I have some Toys R Us rookies, but I don't have this set, I believe. I double-checked. And we did find this spectacular Kevin Moss. His name is big and fat. Moss. There you go. This is the 1990, I believe. Hold, please. 1991. 91. Toys R Us rookies, Kevin Moss. I love that one. There's a good shot of Kevin. See that? And it goes away when you move that. That is a beautiful shot of Kevin. Looks like he was in his full-on, ready to wreck one out to right field there before he stopped wrecking them shortly after that card was made. All right. I think I'm getting my fill of Kevin Mosses, though. I'm going to tell you. Oh, look, we got a free card. Thank you very much. There's something in here. Graph paper. Thank you for the graph paper. I will make a graph. What is inside? Let's see. Optic. We have a loose Severino optic. Thank you very much. We'll take that. Unlicensed. Donruss, Luis Severino. But he is popping. That's a cool card. We'll take it for free. Thank you very much. And then on top here, we have... this guy. Thank you for that one. We'll put that in the top set there in the 2025s. He's a bumper card. And what was inside there? Ah, this is cool. I think these are 94. I'm going to double check. 1994. Been a little kick on some of these lately. And this is a 1994 Upper Deck. A Mickey Mantle. So shiny. Look at that bad boy. For Brent Richards. There you go. Like and subscribe. Brent Richards and baseball cards. Shiny baseball cards. That is great. You get Mick at the right angle. Hitting in the cage. There he is. That is just cool. Nice addition. Not buying too many of these kinds of things, but a couple of them struck me recently that I liked, and I bought them. I picked them up. This envelope is sent to me from the Avengers. The Avengers have sent me a letter. They might be asking me to join. What do we got? All right, this is the base, 96 Fleer. From MSC. There you go, MSC. There's their QR code. eBay, whatnot. YouTube. They're on YouTube. Monterey Sports Cards. All right. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. This is the base, Mattingly, from the 96 Fleer, I believe. And the gold one is the shiny, because it's gold. Although this one looks shinier. But I believe the gold, could be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, Let's see if this is glossy. No, this is the paper one. Gold is the paper one, apparently. And this is the shiny one, because it is shinier. There you go. I kind of like these 96 Fleers for some reason, because they're like paper. It's weird. I know they're all paper. They're not glossy. These are glossy. So 2 96 Fleer Mattinglys into the collection. And we have some bubble tape here. Let's see what we got inside here. What did I order? Blue tape! What did I order? That required cardboard. I've been spending a ton of money, but I've been still buying. Trying to keep that national budget solid. I looked at a card last night on the Heritage auction with the guys on the John 3D80s auction party, and I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. It would have been a very big hit to the national budget. But I looked at something and I was like, something I haven't seen, which the price seemed fine. And the national, you never know where you're going to find at the national. You never know, but that's the excitement. All right, blue tape extracted. All right. I laugh every time I buy 95 score. 95 score. This is the Don Mattingly, the super sparkly version. This is the only one we didn't have. And this one hasn't been on my watch list for a while since I bought the other ones. But this one's actually a couple bucks. This one was a couple bucks. This one was a couple bucks. It wasn't super cheap. So that is the sparkly 95 score from the team set. And these are just super cool. Donnie jumping off the card. So I have like 3 versions of this card now. Or maybe more. I don't know. There's a gold one. There's the regular one. And the sparkly team set mail-in one. But I love it. Excellent. And those are the pickups for tonight. So we are slowly but surely preparing for the National, the journey. We're going to figure out our housing situation for Wednesday night. We got a free Luis Severino. Shiny. Go to the 4 Collectors Trade Night. Saturday, 6 p.m. Be there or be square. bring your Zion case. We got this for free. Thank you very much. A couple Donnie All-Stars from the Junk Wax era. Short print. And we got our 2 Donnies. Companion pieces for 96 score. The Kevin Moss Toys R Us rookies. I go this way. It doesn't glare as much with clear tape. This one is super cool. Loving that one. 95 score. And last but not least, there's the Mick. Maybe we'll buy some vintage Mick at the National. That is possibly the plan. There you go. Although apparently, the types of cards I'm looking to buy, oddball cards. Oddball cards are up in price. Food issues. All right, guys. That's what I got for you tonight. We're doing some sorting for some... Here, you want to sing? There you go. It's never over. 84 Tops. We're sorting all that big pile of 84 Tops. 84 Tops backs are the best. I love the 84 Tops backs. Jerry Mumphrey. Former Yankee Jerry Mumphrey. We gotta show that one now. We got the Ricky highlights. Number 2. There are a lot of doubles in this box. I went through this box. There you go, Dusty Baker. Look at that. Who's next? Greg Luzinski. I used to love Greg Luzinski as a kid. How do you not love a guy who should be playing softball? Man can hit a home run, I'll tell you that much. There you go. That's for Jason. There you go. Oh, no, Bob Forsch. All right, we're done. We got a good run there, though. Then we hit Bob Forsch. They are not all sorted out yet, but I love my 84 Tops. I realized I have been neglecting my sorting. I stopped with the 80 Tops, and then they sat here for like 3-4 months sorted. And I even showed them. A lot of times I'll do a little late night kind of rummage. And I hadn't done it with the 80, and then finally it's like, I got to put these away. So I put them away, and then I realized I need piles of cards on the table to sort. So I pulled out that dirty box of 84 Tops we bought, and we're going to sort and see how close we can get to that set. Yes, we are. But the journey to the National will continue for the next few weeks here in the basement. I hope you all have a good night, and have a good one.